Furious 7 gave us one of the most perfect endings in movie history. Paul Walker rode into the sunset, and we let him go. But now, Vin Diesel wants to bring him back, and I have to ask, why?
One last ride, that's what you said. Now you pop in his face and call it respect. This ain't grief, this is green. Legacy don't live in a marketing scheme.
A final ride, a car fading into the sun, no explosions, no sudden twists, just peace. Furious 7 gave us one of the most beautiful goodbyes in movie history. It didn't just say farewell to Brian O'Connor, it said farewell to us, the fans, who grew up with him, loved him, and mourned the man behind the wheel. But now, Vin Diesel just hit reverse, and everything about that moment, that sacred, gentle goodbye, he's about to undo it. I'm Ren, and this is Couch Cat Commentary, where we don't just talk about movies, we talk about when they cross the line. On June 2025, Vin Diesel confirmed it. Brian O'Connor is returning in Fast and Furious 10 Part 2, or what I like to call Fast and the Furious 11. Not in a flashback, not as a tribute, but as a fully CGI'd, digitally reconstructed version of Paul Walker's character, voiced and animated and pushed back into a franchise that had already said their goodbyes. Just like that, a character who got the most respectful farewell in the franchise, maybe even movie history, is now being resurrected.
The studio said to me, "Van, can we please have the finale of Fast and Furious in April 2027? I said under 3 conditions because I've been listening to my fan base. He went on to say, the first is to bring the franchise back to LA. The second thing was to return to the car culture, to the street racing. The third thing was reuniting Dom and Brian O'Connor."
Vin Diesel called Paul Walker his brother. He named his daughter Pauline in Paul's honor. He spoke at memorials. He cried. We cried. But now he's bringing Paul's character back with CGI. It's like lighting a candle at someone's grave and then digging them up for a photo op. You don't get to say goodbye with the world watching and then hit undo for box office buzz. Let's be honest, Fast X didn't land the way they hoped. The franchise is running on fumes and nostalgia. That's an easy way to get people in theater seats. But this isn't about family anymore. It's about franchise survival and using Paul Walker's image to prop up a dying series. That's not love. It's not legacy. It's exploitation. You already gave us the most beautiful goodbye in movie history. We were okay with letting go. We were okay with Furious 7 being in the finish line. And now you're trying to rewrite that ending with pixels, with AI, with an echo of someone who's no longer here to say yes or no. Paul Walker's legacy doesn't need a comeback. It doesn't need a voiceover. It doesn't need to be reanimated. It already lives on in that ride, in that song, in that silence. And he's already home. You don't need to resurrect someone to prove they mattered. You just need to respect where they stopped driving. So if you feel the same way, if you believe Furious 7 was the real ending, then it's time to act. Boycott Fast 11. Don't show up for it. Don't stream it. Don't reward a studio for trying to rewrite a eulogy. Leave a comment below. Was it a tribute? Is it one step too far? If you liked this video, or if you believe Paul deserved better, subscribe to Couch Cat Commentary for more real talk, bold takes, and media that matters. Some endings are sacred. Let's protect the ones that are.
It's never goodbye.
It's been a long day without you, my friend.